Samantha knew the time had come. As much as she adored caring for Mark herself, sometimes she needed an extra pair of hands, someone who could support the nurturing and discipline when she had late meetings or weekend errands. But introducing a babysitter into their unique world required care, discretion, and trust. One evening after their bedtime ritual, Samantha sat Mark down gently, stroking his hair. "Baby," she said softly, "Mommy loves taking care of you. But sometimes, Mommy has important things she must do. So I found someone who can help, someone who understands how special you are." Mark blinked, a little nervous but curious. "Her name is Emma," Samantha continued. "She's kind and gentle. And she'll help Mommy keep you safe, clean, and happy when Mommy is busy." Mark nodded slowly. "Will she be nice to me?" "Very nice," Samantha promised. "And she'll follow Mommy's rules, just like you do." Samantha arranged a quiet meeting at home. Emma arrived, a warm woman in her early 30s, calm and confident, with a soft smile. Samantha introduced her carefully. "This is Emma. She knows about our special rules and loves helping families like ours. She will care for you just like Mommy does, but only when Mommy asks." Mark looked at Emma with wide eyes. He felt a flutter of nervousness and excitement. Emma knelt down, smiled warmly, and said, "I'm here to help keep you safe and comfortable, sweetheart." Samantha watched Mark closely, sensing his need for reassurance. Over the next few days, Samantha guided Emma through their routine. How to change diapers gently but firmly, reinforcing Mommy's boundaries. Which toys and comforts were allowed, and which were reserved for Mommy only. How to speak to Mark with calm authority, using the right tone and words. The importance of clear but loving discipline. Emma learned the no-fuss rule for changes and timeouts. The secret signals Samantha used to check in on Mark's mood and needs. Samantha remained present during each visit at first, watching Emma closely. Mark, meanwhile, was shy but intrigued. He liked having Mommy close but appreciated Emma's gentle presence, especially during his moments of stress or fussiness. The true test came on Samantha's first overnight absence. Before leaving, she dressed Mark in fresh pajamas and a clean diaper. "Remember your rules," she whispered, brushing his hair. "Emma will take good care of you. And Mommy will be back soon." Mark's eyes were big with a mix of anxiety and trust. Emma tucked him in, just as Samantha did, rocking, soothing, whispering promises of safety. That night, Samantha called twice, checking in. Emma texted her after Mark fell asleep. He did so well. Just needed some extra cuddles, but he's peaceful now. Samantha's heart swelled. Her trust in Emma was growing. With Emma's help, Samantha found new freedom and control. She could focus on work or social events knowing her baby was in capable hands, hands that respected the rules, the rituals, and most importantly, the emotional needs she nurtured so carefully. Mark, too, began to see Emma as a gentle authority figure, someone who could reinforce Mommy's dominance with kindness and consistency. But when Samantha returned, Mark's whole body lit up, his submission and love focused once again on his mommy. Emma became a silent extension of Samantha's control, a guardian of their secret world. And Samantha loved watching how Mark's obedience deepened, knowing he was safe and cherished even when she wasn't physically there. Their dynamic was growing richer, stronger, a tapestry woven from trust, care, and layered devotion. The nursery was softly lit in the late afternoon, pastel curtains filtering the sunlight into a warm glow. Samantha sat comfortably in the rocking chair, a calm yet commanding presence. Across from her, Emma listened intently, notebook in hand, ready to absorb every detail. Samantha's voice was steady, gentle but unmistakably firm. "Emma, thank you for helping us. Discipline here isn't about punishment or anger, it's about love and structure. It teaches Mark boundaries, safety, and trust. You'll need to be patient but consistent." Emma nodded, eyes bright. "I understand, Samantha. I want to support you and care for Mark properly." Samantha smiled, appreciating her sincerity. "Good. Now, let me explain how to handle moments when Mark needs correction." She leaned forward slightly. "First, always use a calm but authoritative tone. No yelling. If he forgets a rule, like speaking disrespectfully or trying to get up when told to stay seated, you say, 'No, baby,' firmly. That phrase carries a lot of weight for him." Emma repeated softly, "No, baby. Got it." When that doesn't work, or if he resists, you use the timeout corner. Samantha gestured toward a cozy, cushioned nook in the corner of the nursery, surrounded by soft pillows and stuffed animals. "It's a safe place, not a punishment cell. You tell him, 'Time for quiet now, baby. Mommy will come get you when you're calm.' Then leave him there for a few minutes, never longer than 5. Emma jotted notes. "And if he cries or fusses?" "Stay calm," Samantha said. "Ignore the fuss but watch carefully. When he's quiet, you go back, give a reassuring touch on the shoulder, and say, 'Good boy, baby. Mommy is proud.' Then, immediately resume loving care, cuddles, gentle words. It's important he knows discipline leads back to love." Emma nodded thoughtfully. Balance of firmness and affection. "Exactly." Samantha's eyes softened. "When it comes to diaper changes or nursing refusals, the same rules apply. If Mark resists, you calmly say, 'No fuss, baby,' and gently hold him in place. Sometimes, you may need to remind him who's in charge. Firm hands, firm voice, but never harsh." "Understood," Emma said quietly. "I want him to feel safe, even when corrected." Samantha reached into a nearby drawer and pulled out a small laminated card, the reward and consequence chart. She handed it to Emma. "This chart tracks his good days and slip-ups. When you see an X for a day, it means a gentle reminder or timeout was needed. When you see stars, reward him with extra attention or a special toy. It's very important to keep this consistent." Emma smiled, touched by the care woven into the system. "I'll do my best." Samantha stood, moving toward Emma with deliberate grace. She placed her hand firmly but kindly on Emma's shoulder. "Remember, Emma, This is about trust. Mark is surrendering his control to Mommy, and to you, in my stead. You are part of his safe world. Discipline done with love keeps that world intact. Emma met Samantha's gaze, her own steady and warm. Thank you, Samantha. I'm honored to be trusted. That evening, as Samantha watched Emma quietly correct Mark with gentle authority, she felt a deep reassurance. Their dynamic was safe in Emma's hands, the ritual of discipline a sacred thread weaving their family closer. The nursery was quiet except for the soft ticking of a clock and the faint rustle of toys. Mark sat cross-legged on the floor, nervously clutching a small rattle. Emma was nearby, watching with calm patience. He had forgotten one of the rules again. He'd spoken a grown-up phrase instead of using his mommy words. Samantha had reminded him twice earlier, but Mark's nerves had gotten the better of him. Now Emma's voice was gentle but firm. Mark, remember, you need to use your baby words here. Please try again. Mark swallowed hard, cheeks flushing. He nodded quickly. Okay, Emma. But a moment later, he slipped again, muttering a phrase too adult for the rules. Emma's expression softened but didn't waver. No, baby, she said quietly, standing and guiding him toward the cozy corner with the cushions. Mark's heart pounded as he followed, his eyes downcast. The timeout corner felt strange, both safe and scary. Emma knelt beside him. It's okay to feel upset, baby. But we need quiet now. Mommy will come get you when you're calm. Mark fought back tears but nodded. The silence felt heavy. Minutes passed. He missed Samantha's voice, her warm touch. He wanted to cry, to say sorry. Then he heard the gentle footsteps. Emma returned, her hand resting softly on his shoulder. Good boy, baby. You're doing so well. Mark looked up, eyes wide, and felt a surge of relief and love. He leaned into Emma's touch, his body relaxing. As she helped him up, Emma whispered, Mommy will be so proud you tried. Mark felt something new then, a quiet pride mingled with submission. He wanted to be better for Mommy and Emma, to earn their trust and love. Later, when Samantha returned, Mark crawled into her lap, burying his face against her chest. Mommy, Emma was nice, but she made me stay quiet, he murmured. Samantha smiled, stroking his hair. That's because she loves you and wants you to learn, baby. You're so brave. Mark's eyes fluttered closed, comforted and ready to try again tomorrow. Samantha sat quietly in the living room, the soft glow of evening casting warm shadows around her. Across from her, her mother, Elaine, settled into the armchair with a curious but gentle smile. It had taken weeks of careful thought and nerves for Samantha to find the courage to share her secret. Mom, Samantha began, voice steady but soft, there's something important about my life, about Mark and me, that I want you to know. It's different. But it's real, and it makes us happy. Elaine's brow furrowed slightly, signaling both concern and openness. Samantha took a deep breath. Mark and I have a relationship where I'm very much in charge. He trusts me to take care of him, sometimes like a baby. I nurse him. We have rules and rituals. And it's helped our marriage, our connection, more than anything else." Elaine blinked, absorbing the unexpected news. Silence stretched between them. "Is this safe?" Elaine finally asked, her voice gentle but wary. "Yes, very safe," Samantha assured her. "It's built on trust and love. And I want you to see it, to meet Mark in this space. I want you to be part of our family, in a way that feels natural and loving." After a pause, Elaine nodded slowly. "If this makes you happy, and if Mark is cared for, I want to understand. I want to help." A week later, Elaine arrived at their home, carrying a small basket filled with baby-themed gifts, soft blankets, colorful rattles, and a handmade quilt. Mark, nervously clad in his baby clothes and fresh diaper, greeted her shyly. Samantha introduced them with warmth. "Mom, this is Mark. And Mark, this is Grandma." Elaine's eyes softened as she knelt beside him. "Hello, sweetheart. I've heard so much about you." Mark's cheeks flushed, but he smiled, holding out a tiny mitten. Elaine's role blossomed quickly. She helped with diaper changes, always gentle, always respectful, offering reassuring words like, "Grandma's here to help keep you safe." She read stories in a soft voice, sang lullabies, and brought her own subtle warmth to the rituals Samantha had created. For Samantha, seeing her mother step into the role of grandma was a profound blessing. Elaine's presence deepened the emotional tapestry of their lives, bringing new layers of care and support. Mark adored Grandma's visits, the way her hands were steady and kind, the way she made him feel cherished in a different but equally precious way. Samantha felt a new peace, knowing that her family, though unconventional, was growing stronger, richer, and more connected.